Hey folks, Jessica here. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I just want to give my quick reactions to the recent Granblue Fantasy livestream, the summer livestream. A lot of announcements were made for the future Granblue, both the franchise and the game itself. So like Granblue Fantasy versus the anime, all that stuff. There was also, as usual, a bunch of statistics that they give. I'm not going to get super into statistics. There's a few I kind of want to look at, so we'll poke at them, but I'm not going to go over all of them. And yeah, here we go. Oh, by the way, if you want to go through any of these yourself, I will put the link to this Reddit post, which summarizes everything, down in the description below. So, one of the statistics I did want to look at is 5-star Eternals. Let's see. So, according to this, these numbers are interesting. So, Song is definitely the number one Eternal in terms of number of people who have her at 5-star. Not super surprising. Song's one of those characters where if you have her, she's not like, she doesn't completely trash the enemy team like Six does, or like Sarasa or Octo. Like, she's not like a hitter, but the ability to paralyze she gives you is such a fundamentally important tool in your toolkit that it's not surprising that she's number one. Like, for that reason, like, don't get me wrong, she's a pretty good gorilla, but like that paralyze alone is, I think, why she is the number one Eternal. Second one is Neo, and I'm a little surprised by that. That's not what I would have expected, but yeah, it's interesting. Neo is really good. I don't think there's any issue of her being that popular. Like, I think she's very solid. And then the next one is Octo, which again, I didn't realize there's that many Octo fans, but Octo is a really good one. Followed by Anre, and then Siete, and then Sarasa. I'm a little bit surprised that there's so many more Neos than Sietes. And I think this might just be like like my friend group, or like the people that talk to me about Granblue, because like, honestly, like, they will never shut up about Siete. They'll always talk about Siete as the best Eternal, and like, you need one in order to run win, period. But numbers here would suggest that Neo is actually probably more fundamentally important for Wind, and I would agree, especially nowadays with the characters that Wind has. So like, like the team I run is Grimnir, Endira, and Neo, and like, I don't see myself replacing any of those characters anytime soon. So those numbers hold out. The least popular one is Fun. No surprise there. Fun is one of the strongest of the Eternals. I'm just gonna get that out of the way. Like, I'm a light main, and Funt is absolutely a fundamentally important character for any hard content. Just like the ability she has to keep you like topped for stamina, to keep you cleared of debuffs, the emergency res she brings for you, all super powerful things. I will be honest, I think the reason why she's dead last is just character design and her voice. She's got a really annoying voice. I mean, I've gotten used to it. I think I've grown dead inside to it. I don't even hear it anymore. But yeah, I like, people like don't like her voice, which is a shame because she's really good. Six is also way back there, which I don't know how. I don't know if I'm surprised by that. I think I am surprised by that because Six is actually, like, one, if you play Dark, he's the only Eternal you have an option for. But he's also like a really impressive like damage dealing unit, which tends to be one of the things that like make a character popular. But yeah, there you go. At least I'm pretty sure I'm reading this chart correctly. Be embarrassing if I wasn't. Oracle recruits. The fucking Arcarum evokers. Only 78 people have 3 of oracles. That's really funny. What? So okay, 79,000 people have 1. 6,000 people have 2. 78 people have 3. So presumably no one has 4. I think you might. There must be some theoretical limit that you can hit based on the amount of time our Karam's been around that prevents people from having 4, or someone would have 4. But wow. I honestly like. I feel like they need to make the Vokers easier to get. Like, that might be a controversial opinion, but like they take, compared to the Eternals, which used to be like the mark people use for, is a pretty long farm and like a pretty big achievement to get. Evokers are a completely different level. A big part of that is they're limited, like how fast you can get them is limited by limited by your Arcarum tickets, which are daily gated. So like there's like you're never gonna be able to go faster than the daily gate. But also, it's just, if you ever pull up the materials, it takes an astronomical amount of Arcarum farming to get one of these, which really shows in the numbers. Which is a shame, because, like, these character designs are really interesting. They are working in an interesting design space for their mechanics, and I would like to see more people use them. Arcarum summons, don't super care. Lucillus HL clear stats. 3.6k people cleared it, I guess. Only 12% of people have cleared Proud Plus. I'm more than 12%. Go me. Let's see. Blah 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 blah. These are just random statistics. You can go look through these to see they're definitely interesting to look at, but yeah, I'm not gonna spend a lot of time going over them right now. What is this? Blah blah blah. Huh? I guess these are just random facts. Where are the announcements? Sorry, like I said, this is completely live, so I'm not super familiar where everything goes. Okay, so Granblue Fantasy new info. There's going to be more Yukata and Swimsuit characters. Swimsuit Lexiel. I'm a little upset. Like, I love her design. Like, the heart shapes. I'm upset because I want her so bad, but there's no way I'm going to be in any position to spark by the time she comes out, probably during Flash Fest in a couple weeks. Like, there's just no way I can be in a position to do it. But man, I really want her. Swimsuit Cassius. Okay, this is the one that you see in the event. Swimsuit Leona. I don't actually know much about Leona because I skipped her story chapters. I'm sorry. Swimsuit Rosetta. Damn. Damn, Rosetta. That's going to be a summon. There's going to be Swimsuit Eternal skins for Quatra and Tien. Do they have pictures? They do. Huh. They look so different than they normally look. Like, so different. Interesting. Xeno Karo is coming up. Oh, that's interesting. The new EX weapon from it is going to be a gun. Is there a picture? There is. It's a very ugly gun. Like, what is that even? That looks like just a random pile of scrap metal with some flames coming off it. But apparently it's a gun, so that's exciting. Maybe they're trying to push light gun, which would be super exciting because my John Doe for Soldier is in light. New side stories, blah blah blah. Neo skin event will be on sale too. Is there a Neo skin? What the hell is this Neo skin? This thing's super cute. What the shit is this? Well, it's a new Neo skin apparently. Okay. Aha. This is the one some of my friends mentioned to me. This is a big deal. Like, if anything else, like, forget everything else. This is super big. They're going to start uncapping limiteds to 5-star. Starting with Catalina. Thank God, because Catalina needs it. She has fallen off so badly. Like, I'm sorry, girl, your toolkit is rusty. Um, I'm really excited. I hope they bring her back to a point where she is as important a character mechanically as she is important character in the story. Do they have a picture? Damn, that's a really nice picture. That should be Vera there, not Lyria. There, I said it. I wonder. I, I'm kind of curious what direction they'll take our story in. Personally, I hope they like actually have some more interaction with Vera, but it'll probably be more stuff with Lyria. Oh well, but that is a really cute. I really like that art. Back to here. So and then Rackham is also going to get another. Is also going to get an uncap in September. Also, 2 5-star uncaps in September. That's interesting. Um, so why? And by the way, if a character needs it besides Catalina, it's Rackham. Rackham Super needs it also. There, I said it. So it's good that they're both getting 5-star uncaps. I wonder if that means Rackham will shake things up for the Fire Unite fight, because he could. Hello, Kitty. Do you have any thoughts on the Granblue fantasy announcements? Let's see. Why this is important. These are limited characters. If you've been playing Granblue for a while, you probably have noticed that all the 5-star characters they've done, for the most part, have been characters that aren't limited. Characters you can get at any time. They have traditionally shied away from making seasonal characters, the seasonal limiteds, the swimsuit characters, the Dran series, and any of the Dran series characters. The ones you can only get during limited periods, 5-star. And I assume that's just because they're harder to get, so like they're less accessible for people. But there's been a huge like desire from I think a lot of people, myself included, for them to finally 5-star these things, because it has been a long time coming. I've been waiting for 5-star Catalina forever. I will say that they have 5-starred limiteds before, because they have 5-starred that they've started 5-starring the Zodiac characters, and if they're anything to judge by, the 5-stars, the 2 5-star Zodiac characters are Anila and Andira. They're both 10.0s on GameWiff. They're exceedingly powerful. Like like they are like meta defining for those elements powerful. So yeah, I kind of suspect that any 5-star limited they're gonna to do will probably be similarly powerful, and that's expected. Like the power levels can continually increase as the game goes out. But yeah, this is a big deal because these characters are more limited to get. So it's definitely gonna be a situation, I think, where the best teams are gonna be featuring characters that are like very very gacha dependent to get. That's unsurprising, but feelings, yeah, like there's gonna be a lot of people with different kind of feelings on that. So this is the other one that got spoiled for me. Omega Extreme Plus. Thank God. So if you're not familiar, they added Hard Plus a while ago, like almost 2 years ago, I think. So hard you can do, so like hard Tiamat, for example, you do 3 of it a day, right? But if you're strong enough, you can qualify to do Hard Plus, which combines those 3 attempts into just one slightly harder fight, and when you clear it, it gives you 3 times the loot. So instead of having to do it 3 times, you just do it once, and it's just a huge quality of life update. So Omega Extreme Plus, I've been waiting for this forever. Like Omega Magna, if you will, is still worth farming every day, just because like it's kind of like the base level for that reward loop. Farming Omega, because it gets you mats to do Impossible / HL, which gets you mats to do the M2s, the Magna 2s, like Shiva, Europa, etc. So yeah, that's gonna be a huge quality of life thing. Really happy they did that. Arcarum updates, some quality of life stuff. Remove skill ceiling debuffs. Oh god, thank you. Skill seal was the most annoying one because it slowed down the clear so much. They're buffing dark and light Astro drop rates from puppets. That's good because dark and light are apparently two of the hardest ones, two of the hardest evokers to get because like their Astros are hard to get. Other elements not getting buff. Okay, so that's specifically what they're addressing. Oh man, Primal FLBs. That's exciting. Aura and Call will be updated. So I assume this refers to like Zeus, Hades, Varuna, Zephyrus, Agni, and Titan. The primal, the normal weapon skill modifying ones. This is a long time coming also because when they announced the FOBs for the Magna summons, like I think 2 years ago now actually, year ago, I don't remember. It's all blur. People assume the primal FOBs will be close behind, but they haven't been. It's taken until now. So that could be. Do they have anything like pictures? Okay, they don't have any new art or something. That's huge though, because that's definitely like you can't subtix those primals. You've got to just hard draw them. Like you can't even spark them. You've literally just got to hard draw them. So they're a lot more limited in terms of availability than obviously the Magna summons, which are free, or any of like the elemental summons, because they added the whole elemental cycle, not like the 120 140 ones like Shiva slash, not like the. God, it's a mess. I can't remember what all these things are called, but not like Shiva and like Europa and the other ones. They've added the weaker call versions of them, so like Self and I can't remember any of them off the top of my head, but you know what I mean. Hopefully, Marduk is the Earth one. They added those, which are subtixable. So like these will be a really big deal because they're so hard to get because they're not subtixable, they're not sparkable. Sorry, Diet Coke break. Assassin EX2. It's the last EX2 I think we're waiting for. Until you get into weird ones like Taiko Drummer. It's gonna be called Tormentor. Wow, that is some gothy, edgy shit. Like they're sitting on Iron Maidens with meat cleavers. Damn. I like Evil Vegeta. I really want the Evil Vegeta skin from FOBing all the Seraphic weapons. Right. Prometheus and Co. become 18-player raid battles. Interesting. I wonder what else they're doing with it. They'll drop additional weapons. Okay, that's exciting. Okay, apparently this is a sword. That's a. I know that they classify swords as whips as swords, but it's just funny that that's supposed to be that's a sword. Okay, I wonder if these things are gonna be any good. I can't read Japanese, so I have no idea what the stats are on these. Yeah, I'm sure there's a translation somewhere of them. What's the light one? It's a fist. Oh, that's kind of a sleek little fist. I like that. Oh, they're adding one more class this year. It's called Rising Force. I'll leave it to your imagination for now, is what they say. Wonder what that's going to be. 6-man raids will award 2 blue pots when you send a sticker instead of 1. That is actually kind of nice. Because, honestly, sometimes you're really scraping by with that 1 blue pot. Especially if you're trying to solo the 6-man raids. A 2nd blue pot. Not going to complain about that. New stickers. Yuri Angels and a shrimp. Cute. Let's see. Love Live collab art. Man, it's been a long time since I played Love Live. Alright. job skin color. All jobs will have 3 patterns to choose from. Oh, weird. Wasn't expecting. Oh, hey, baby. Oh, baby kitty, whiny. That's interesting to have palette swap, like player 2 Digita. Um, like, not super exciting, but I mean, that's interesting. You can change the MC to other characters in battle skin. You can change the MC's skin to other characters' battle skins. Voice interactions will change accordingly. Oogie too. Abilities will stay the main characters. That's interesting. Okay, so yeah, you can just literally swap out Gran or Vegeta for, like, in this example, Lancelot, so you can run all the Dragon Knights. That's kind of interesting. It's not a feature that I was calling for or anything, or I think many people are calling for, but it does mean that you can switch them out for characters like I love Cordelia. When would there be justice for Cordelia? But it means you could switch like Vegeta out for Cordelia for Super Prince Lesbian, and actually like get to see Cordelia's art and like Oogie and animations and audio and all that, because otherwise Cordelia is rare, is an R. She's not even an SR, so like you don't really get a chance to use her very often otherwise. So that will let you use some characters that might be a favorite of yours that aren't necessarily as powerful as the meta. Let's see. Man, there are a lot of announcements. Upcoming character skins. Damn, that Zeta skin, the Dark Zeta skin, that's really, I'm into it, because I am Zeta. Though I'm not blonde anymore right now. I might go back to blonde. So I'm not currently Zeta, but when I'm blonde, I'm Zeta. Oh, animations will change for the new skins. That's interesting. I wonder if that means they're going to do something with Dark Zeta, because that was specifically the Dark Zeta skin, not the regular Zeta skin. Upcoming Endgame content for New Year anniversary. Not as gimmicky as Lucy HL, thankfully. Similar in difficulty to Yubaha HL. Concentrating on specific players' element strength. Okay. Is there a picture? There's a picture of words in Japanese. Let's see. Preview of the Diantha and Co song. New skin for her, maybe? That's a bird. I'm very confused. Okay, sure. They can't say anything, but this is currently in the works. It's animation related. Okay, that's really not descriptive. Alright. The Granblue Fantasy manga, are they doing more of it? I have no idea who that character is. Nakua udon stall? Like noodles? Oh, that's cute. Okay, it's gonna be like the McDonald's thing. Us gaijins are gonna be completely fucked and not be able to get it. I bet you. It'd be nice if it wasn't like that. I think they're more aware these days of like their huge US player base or like overseas player base, so like maybe they'll be better about it. Is this like another Sky Compass thing that, again, gaijins won't be able to participate in? Probably. Yeah, smartphone browser Skyloop specifically made to play Granblue Fantasy if you play on your phone. Anime Season 2! Woo! If you look at the promo art, Vera's in it. So excited. So excited. It's gonna be the Albion chapter with Vera. So fucking super yandere Vera. Super yandere lesbian Vera. I'm so into it. And again, free stuff. Like, it is... if you were around for the original anime airing, there was so much free stuff. Every single episode was more free stuff. And then promos will come with the Blu-ray and DVD. That's where we got Dark Catalina from, so really excited. And then I think that's everything. Yeah, that's all the big stuff. I wonder what character we'll get from the pro. So just to talk a little bit about more about the anime, because it might not be a big deal for you if you're not an anime. When the anime came out, every episode came with gifts for all the players, like pretty good gifts. And then when the Blu-ray and DVDs came out, they came with promos if you bought them and entered the code in, and like they were substantial. Like, yeah, usual stuff like Damascus gold bars, sunlight stones, that stuff's all good. 10 draw tickets, sure, but that's where we get Dark Catalina from. Like, so brand new character with Fate episode. Dark Catalina is not actually. None of the promo characters are great. I wonder if they'll ever change that. They probably won't, because they probably don't want to make like an amazing character only available through like buying a Blu-ray. But yeah, the other thing that came from them was the voiced Vegeta / Rand skin, which like I think that to this day is still the only like voiced skin for them you can get. And then the swimsuit like skins for them also came from the Blu-ray promos. So yeah, super curious to see what is coming from that. But I think that covers all the major notes. I guess this doesn't have. Hang on a second. Granblue Fantasy. Oh, do you get a Damascus bar or Sunlight Stone or something from getting the Granblue Fantasy Versus game? That's interesting. I'll probably end up getting it just because I love Granblue Fantasy stuff, so I'll pick it up. And, you know, I'm not great at fighting games, but I do enjoy a good fighting game every now and then. But yeah, super exciting announcements. Again, I'll link these all in the description down below if you want to go through like the statistics or just go through any of the announcements. But yeah, it's going to be a pretty exciting few months coming up for Granblue. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I've mentioned this before, but I am trying to focus more on doing the whole YouTube / streaming thing as a thing I do seriously for like, you know, an actual real work thing, as opposed to just a hobby thing where I do it super sporadically. So expect to see a lot more consistent uploads from me, and also a lot more consistent streaming from me. And yeah, if you want to help make it more of a thing, please consider checking out my Patreon or subbing to me on various things like Twitch or here on YouTube. I think it's join here on YouTube or something like that. But yeah, just check out my Patreon and all that. Super appreciate it. And yeah, I will catch you guys next time. See you later. Bye.